Let's talk about what it means to be heirs of the promise. In these scriptures that I've got, it connects the dots on how we are no longer bound by the law, but we are made right with God through faith in Jesus Christ. So let's break it down. Galatians 3:15 through 29 tells us that the promise of God made to Abraham wasn't based on the law, but on faith. Verse 26 says, "For you are all children of God through faith in Christ Jesus." This means our identity isn't found in works or religion, but in Him. In Galatians 4:1 through 7 takes it even deeper, showing that we were once slaves to sin, but through Jesus, we have been adopted as sons and daughters of God. In verse 7, it says, "Now you are no longer a slave, but God's own child. And since you are His child, God has made you His heir." That means every promise in Christ belongs to us. But where did this promise start? In Genesis 12:1 through 9, God called Abraham and told him, "I will bless you, and all the families on earth will be blessed through you." This wasn't just about land or a physical blessing. This was pointing to Jesus, the fulfillment of the promise. And here's the best part. Romans 3:9 through 26 makes it clear that we have all sinned, but God, in His grace, made a way for us to be made right with Him through faith, not by anything we could ever do on our own. Verse 22 says, "We are made right with God by placing our faith in Jesus Christ. And this is true for everyone who believes, no matter who we are." So what does this mean for us today? Well, you don't have to strive to earn God's love. You are already His child. You don't have to be perfect to be accepted, because Jesus made you righteous. You are part of the eternal promise. You are an heir in Christ. So if you've ever felt unworthy or felt like you had to work for God's love, let this be your reminder. You are already chosen.